Hello everyone and welcome to my first YouTube video. So a few days ago, actually now it's been like 2 or 3 weeks, I booked a flight to India with my mom and I will stay there for 2 years starting this August. Actually, to be a bit more specific, I will attend the UWC college in India, which is called MUWC, and that stands for Mahindra United World College of India. So I'm going to use the name MUWC further because it's just a lot easier. It's an international boarding school with over 80 different nationalities on campus, but I will explain a bit more about the UWC movement later in the video. Now I just want to say a bit more about like how I even applied or why I applied, and yeah, just my backstory about it. So why did I apply in the first place? I think I personally always wanted to go abroad and spend some time seeing the world, traveling places. And when I was in 11th grade, I applied for a lot of different scholarships to do an exchange here in the US. So I applied to organizations like IFS, Step In, YFU, IFS. I think there were a lot of different organizations, but I didn't get in with any of them, so that was kind of disappointing. But then I got an offer for a scholarship at YFU, but not for the US, but for Ecuador, which at that time wasn't a bad thing because I had to give 5 countries there, and obviously I chose USA as my first choice because back then I was very interested in this exchange student experience, which I heard only from US. So yeah, that was the reason why I chose USA as my first choice. Then I also decided I could maybe improve my Spanish a bit going abroad, because my father's from Spain and I'm not fluent in Spanish because he never taught me Spanish. He never spoke to me in Spanish, which is very sad. But yeah, so I thought maybe I could choose a Spanish-speaking country, and that's why I chose Costa Rica, Ecuador and Spain also. So when I got the scholarship offer from Ecuador, I did some research on Ecuador because I haven't really heard from Ecuador before a lot, and all I searched for ended up showing me bad sides of Ecuador and how dangerous it is. And also it was only a partial scholarship, which meant that my family would have needed to pay a lot of money still, so that was a reason why I decided not to go, as you maybe can guess now, because I'm going to India, not to Ecuador. So I decided to stay here, and I regret that choice a long time, but now I'm really happy about it, because if I had gone to Ecuador, I couldn't have attended the UWC selection weekend, which meant that I would have been able to go there and therefore also not receive an offer to study at a UWC. And I knew that when I rejected my scholarship offer, so that was also in the back of my mind. I actually didn't have too much hope to get accepted because it's very hard to get in, but yeah, my hope was still there and I fortunately got in. But what is UWC even, and how did I hear from it? So UWC is an international movement, and they have the saying that they want to make education a force to unite people, nations and cultures for peace and a sustainable future. And the sentence is just, you'll never forget it if you get into UWC, because it's like their sentence. And as I already mentioned, MUWC is one of these 18 schools they have worldwide, and they're international pre-university colleges. So it's not like in university or college as you know it from the US, but it's rather like 2 last years of high school, so junior and senior year if you're coming from the US. Yeah, so we do the IB diploma there, but at MUWC is also a unique focus on academic challenges, experiential learning, and community living. So that's just a UWC thing. So how did I get to know UWC? I actually heard about UWC the first time from a friend of mine who herself also attended the UWC and graduated 2023, I think, from the college in Costa Rica. And yeah, when I heard about it, I did a lot of research and also did a video call with her. And I asked her a lot of questions and just about her personal experience with UWC and if it's worth it, because yeah, it's like 2 years of your life and you also give a lot of things up for it if you leave, and the application process is really draining. So yeah, I wanted to know before I applied, but I'm so happy about what she told me because I decided to apply, and I'm really grateful that I did, because even now it's already worth it. Like all the experiences I've already made, just like applying and this selection weekend and everything, just getting to know these people is incredible. So definitely apply. And also about the application process, in Germany it's divided into 2 parts. So first you have the online application, and there you have to just fill out a lot of forms and answer like general questions, but also write some essays about yourself or just like controversial things. They do that to just get to know you a bit and have an overview about your interests and you as a person. But then in the selection program, if you get into that round, you have to attend a lot of interviews, and also you have to like face some challenges. And they do that to test you and to see how you react like different situations, I would say. But unfortunately, I am not able to give you a lot of information about the selection weekend because nobody should have an advantage, and therefore we're not supposed to reveal so much. But in general, if you're honest in your online application and you stay true to yourself at the weekend, you have nothing to worry about. If you're the right person, you're gonna get in. It's as simple as that. So don't be sad if you don't get in, because it's maybe not meant for you. I mean, it's easy to say that for me, but honestly. But I don't want to get too deep into this theme, because I think the application process is a big topic as itself. So I can maybe try to tell you a bit more details about that in like a different video. But I think for now these information are enough. And yeah, so if you may be interested in seeing how my journey will continue, or you're just very curious about UWC, then maybe consider subscribing and maybe leave a like and a comment about what videos I should post next. And yeah, I will take you along with me on my journey, and see you in the next video.